Mr. Jones, Happy New Year to you. What a way to start 2015, getting ready for the playoffs. It's been a long time coming.
I will respond that 14 was special. And of course, the thing that really makes 14 special is what we do in the early part of 15. And we'd had to make some tough decisions regarding some key players, and in doing so, we went with numbers.
What was the most significant and impactful decision that contributed to the success this year?
I think when we decided to release DeMarcus Ware. First of all, we had a great feeling, and still do, about DeMarcus. But DeMarcus had had a tough time individually, really had to fight injuries. But be that as it may, we were in cap problems. I had hoped that he might come back around, but Denver had a lot to say about that, and nobody could do any better than DeMarcus Ware. So that was a tough decision.
You've faced some harsh criticism about the job that you've done as a general manager. Jerry Jones, the owner, fired Jerry Jones, the general manager. How does it feel to be on the winning side of that conversation this year?
I've always known how close it is to being in the spot of general manager, of getting praise and being criticized. It takes a team. Fortunately, we had a combination of players and a combination of that old thing called people saying you can't do it. And now that's the greatest motivator of all.
When did you know, Jerry, that this team was this good?
When they came behind from roughly 3 touchdowns against Philadelphia, when they came down from behind 3 touchdowns against St. Louis, that come from behind business in the NFL calls on a will that if you get a chance to see it, if you get a chance to practice it and live to tell about it, you become better.
Your quarterback, Tony Romo, is playing the best football of his career. From where you sit, how has he evolved?
I think Tony has found his other part of himself in Scott Linehan. Tony's very bright, he's very creative, he has a potential aspiration to want to be an offensive coordinator himself. So we have a lot of confidence in what he thinks. And so when he gives Scott Linehan that good housekeeping stamp of approval as far as his play is concerned, that's a big deal. And I think that combination has really impacted Tony Romo this year.
We all know you're a gambler. You've now got 3 of probably the most significant cards in your hand: DeMarco Murray, Dez Bryant, and Jason Garrett. Are you gambling a little bit here?
No, I don't think so. And the reason being that in the salary cap system, you only have so much to go around. And it really is best managed when you have a real current decision to make. You might say, well, Jerry, if you come in here and have the success you've got this year, and you've got a lot of contracts that need to be done, haven't you waited until the sideline to make your mind up? Maybe we have, but I like it this way.
How do you define this season if you don't make it to the Super Bowl?
Well, I think at this point, it's going to be disappointing if we don't win this game against Detroit. I've seen this team will, W-I-L-L, a lot of their success. This team has been rewarded for that success and for that mentality. What is really a plus for me is laying in front of the fans that we are going to have here. They have made a big commitment to the Dallas Cowboys, and we'll have the largest attendance of anybody in the National Football League here, and they deserve this team to be playing for the championship in front of them. So that's what we're going to have Sunday.